T-Boys TV, we're here again for another match reaction, another away defeat, which is now 10 away defeats on the bounce. QPR 2, Luton Town 1, and again another frustrating away performance. The lineup was interesting, a few people saying maybe it's a back four, with one up front in obviously Morris. Obviously it was Kaminsky, Bell, McGuinness, Holmes, Walters, Walsh, Dabo, Nakamba, Chong, Morris and Nelson. There's a few interesting things there. Obviously Dabo coming straight in. I mean, yes, we're all happy, new signing. We've been, obviously wanting to see him play for ages because he signed a while ago. But I don't know if he should have started this game. Getting used to English football is completely different to where he was playing. When we first signed Hashioka, we saw that a lot. Walsh obviously started as well. I respect that Walsh has come out and obviously had that statement where he's apologised and stuff, but he had a few chances in this game, blocked shots, that free kick that was blocked. A lot of things were blocked. I do feel sorry for him and I do want him to have that redemption arc in a way. I do want to see that, man. I know his tackles were silly and stuff, but, he gave us, a lot of credit in it. And again, a lot of it's probably PR, he's probably got told to, but at the same time, I think on his day, especially his range of passing can be very good. Obviously, he took a few of the set pieces tonight as well. But yeah, Nelson played, he was decent. The only thing I will say about Nelson in this game, obviously he got caught offside a few times. But yeah, the first half, obviously they scored. It was a moment of time before they were going to score, really. Fry, yet again, obviously scored in the reverse fixture in the league. Obviously did score in the game. And again, yes, there's a bit of controversy. Oh, it's a handball and all this. But at the same time, they had more than enough chances. And at the start of the game, Kaminsky was keeping Rob Edwards in a job. Simple as that. And that's one thing I say about Kaminsky. We're so fortunate to have him when it comes to the shot stopping. I don't care where we are in the league. His shot stopping is one of the best in the league, for sure. No question about that. It's just his distribution, which can let him down at times. But shot stopping is incredible, and that save he done, where they had that rebound, they should have scored that, if I'm going to be totally honest. But then they did eventually score. Had another chance from a set piece earlier on in the game as well. Holmes should have marked a bit better. Not the best of games from Holmes, if I'm going to be honest, compared to what we have seen from him previously. And then obviously, there was moments of good passages of play in the first half, especially on the ball, playing it round, but just trying to lump it up to Morris again. When we do one up front, we did it towards the end of the Swansea game. It doesn't work with Morris up front, by himself, because he's going to hold up the ball. He hasn't got that pace to get him behind. I don't know why we keep persisting with it. I've got no problem with him playing, but play someone alongside him. Whether that's Elijah or Brown, I don't mind. Taylor wasn't on the bench today as well. Looks like he will be going to Huddersfield. That is the team obviously he's rumoured with in the summer. Rumours have flew back in. So that'll be happening most likely. So it's a bit annoying. Didn't really get an opportunity for us. And when he did, he scored in the playoff final, didn't he? Obviously it didn't count, but then he scored one of the decisive penalties. So feel sorry for him. Wish him all the best. Similar to what I said for McAtee, really, guys, when it comes to that situation. But yeah, as for the game, obviously, we had good bits of play. There was a scramble. Anyone could have scored. Nelson didn't quite anticipate it. Walsh had a shot. Morris had it. Oh, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But then we did get a goal. Great timing. And it is a shame I haven't been doing watch-alongs at the moment, because I literally said, right, before he took it, I said, use your aerial strength, McGuinness, which is scoring, from set pieces. His second goal for Luton. Great header. What a cross from Nelson, by the way. And he deserved that, because his crosses against Norwich were pretty good, but nothing was coming off from the players in the box. But it did in this game. Great ball in there. Fair play to him. Last two times he's been to Loftus Road, he has obviously got a goal and an assist in the last two. So that's always great for him. But yeah, you're thinking, okay, good timing to score now, but again, even where we played Lamine in this game, he seemed like he was higher up. And it's a weird one, because Kraus, obviously, when we brought him in, he was a bit more of a defensive-minded player, and obviously he come in and has, been more attacking. And it seemed like they sort of done that with Lamine today, which I didn't like. I've just seen someone now I believe it's a Luton fan, has put Rob Edwards obviously hasn't seen him play for AIK, which is obviously where we got him from. He's an excellent defensive midfielder. And again, the highlights I have seen, he looks like that guy who can cover up and do that. And I'm happy that we've brought him in for that sense, because I feel we need another one alongside Kraus and Nakamba. But, it's not good, guys. Like, why are you playing him attacking? We've got them other players who can do that. Chong, Clark, etc. Obviously, there was rumours doubt he was going to be involved in the team today. Whether that was starting or not, he wasn't. So, yeah, maybe it's the Forest game you put him back in, but I'm taking that as a free hit, guys. They just won 3-0 tonight. Third in the Premier League. They'll rotate, we'll rotate. They say magic in the cup, but they're high flying right now. I can't see it. I'll take a 2-0 defeat right now. But yeah, we go in 1-1. It's looking all right. Then we start off the second half pretty good, playing good passages of play. Lamine had a great chance, I'll be honest. It's a good bit of play. Morris with a back heel pass. Lamine should have done better with a shot, I'll be honest. Then he had a shot shortly after, which wasn't bad, but it didn't quite obviously work out. And then they get the goal, QPR. And again, it's a frustrating goal to concede. I feel sorry for Kaminsky there, to be honest. Fox with the goal, Chair with the assist, the player that we apparently been looking at seasons upon season. Had a few chances to score, to be fair. I'm surprised he didn't in the game, but did get the assist for that. And from there on in, it's frustrating. We start to make substitutions with 15 minutes to go. Elijah for Nakamba. All attacking changes. Bar Hashioka for Holmes, but wasn't enough in the end, guys. And again, it's another frustrating game. McGuinness, he'll be having nightmares. He had a great opportunity at the end of the game. And I'll be honest, guys, yes, he scored the goal and things like that, but I don't think he was great in the game, especially in the first half. I thought defensively he was a bit all over the place. And guys, I think he will be good for us, but he's not worth 10 million, in my personal opinion. He's had a few blunders. I remember, even though it was his early days, and I think it might have been his first game, Preston away, he was getting done all over the place. And, he's not the quickest of players, but that doesn't matter. You've got to utilise it properly, and I do worry sometimes with him. I think, from set pieces, attacking-wise, he can bring a massive strong point for us, but overall defensively, I do worry sometimes. I think in aerially he's quality, bar the last time we played QPR when he missed it. Is it just one of them where he doesn't have best of games against QPR? And again, I know he scored, it was a great header, but overall I don't think he was great, guys. Let me know what you think. But again, it's frustrating, guys. That puts us to 20th still. Again, Hull were winning against Leeds, which did put us down to 21st. Obviously, they ended up drawing in the end, but guys, I don't know where it gets better from here. We've got Forest next in the cup. Like I say, I'm taking that as a free hit. And then we've got Preston at home, which, I don't know, to be honest. I mean, they are a difficult team to beat on their day. Obviously, we lost to them earlier on in the season, and we were so dominant, and we still didn't get anything out of the game. So I'm not really too confident in that game, to be honest. But again, yes, it's a frustrating goal to concede and it's unfortunate, but at the same time, decisions you have to question. Why is Lamine playing higher up in this game when he's a defensive, minded midfielder? Why is he even starting? I'd have benched him, guys, bring him on, to be honest. I think he come off a bit too late, in my personal opinion, as well, because he did look a bit rusty. And again, I'm not going to be too critical of him himself. He just needs to get used to English football because it's completely different to where he was playing in Sweden. But he shouldn't be playing higher up like he was. Like I say, it wasn't until I'm just going to get confirmation, the 85th minute. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. He should be coming off earlier for me. And again, it's just panic subs in it, really, like the Norwich game, if we're going to be honest. Especially them last ones, them last three, in my opinion, Woodrow, Clark, and Hashioka. They're panic ones, really. But yeah, disappointing. 10 away defeats on the road. The worst in the top 4 leagues in England. It was the worst at 9 anyway, but now it's double figures. So how long does this go on for, guys? It's just a repetitive cycle week upon week now. Fair play to QPR. They probably deserve to win it, if I'm going to be honest, especially their chances in the first half. To put them up to, 13th, 32 points, and, outside shout for the playoffs. They're only 8 points behind it, after their terrible start to the season, let's be honest. But they've kicked on now, they're getting results, and we're not doing that. You know, if we were doing that, there'd be a change in people's opinions, but we're not. And it's like Mike said in the last fan cam, whether you back Rob Edwards or not, results is what matters. And Rob Edwards even said that in his pre-match, today, before the game on Sky. So he's saying it. What happens, guys? You know, and again, I said about it on the Hat Show, and I'm going to touch on this quickly before we wrap up. Jones from Middlesbrough, I can't see us getting him, guys, because it's heavily reliant on the Ben Doak situation. You know, Mo Salah hasn't signed his contract yet at Liverpool. You know, I do think he will. I think him and Van Dijk stays and Trent goes. However, you know, Ben Doak's a massive player for the future at Liverpool, especially when I've seen him play a few times for Liverpool and Middlesbrough. So I don't think we'll be getting Jones. I would like it because, you know, the board are willing to back Rob Edwards. It's a Rob Edwards type signing because he is a right winger / wing back. But I can't see it, guys. But yeah, let me know. Am I wrong? Taylor's going to be on the way out, so we need to replace him and get a striker. Obviously, we were linked with a Wickham striker. We'll see if more comes out of that. But again, if more stuff comes out as the days go on, obviously T-Boy discusses will return. And I'll say my thoughts on things like that. So let me know your thoughts on the game, guys. Where do we go from here? It's the same old, probably. Expecting the same sort of comments from you guys in the chat. Smash a like, subscribe, follow me across all my socials, subscribe to the Extra channel. Take care and peace.